Is the difference between working capital and fixed capital? So this question has been asked in UPSC PYQ. So this is a UPSC PYQ. So what is the difference between working capital and fixed capital? Now we know that there are four factors of production. The four factors of production are land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship, right? So there are four factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. So among capital, we have different types of capital like physical capital, natural capital, financial capital, etc. So under physical capital, in capital we have subtype physical capital, and under physical capital we have two different types of capital, which is called fixed capital and working capital. So let's read here. The third requirement is physical capital, that is the variety of inputs required at every stage during production. Means the variety of inputs in the raw materials that are required during the process of production, these are called physical capital. And among physical capital, there are two types: fixed capital and working capital. So fixed capital are those tools, machines, and buildings which are actually used in the production process and they do not perish, right? So they do not get perished away. And working capital are those raw materials and the money that get used up in the production process. So the one basic difference between working capital and fixed capital is that fixed capital do not get perished in the production process, but working capital get used up in the production process. So let's see one UPSC PYQ based on working capital and fixed capital. Here, farmer's plug. So farmer's plug, as we know, it is a fixed capital because it will be a fixed capital because it does not get used up in the production process. It is used in the production process. Similarly, computer is also a fixed capital. Yarn used by the weaver, it is a working capital because here yarn used by weaver is a working capital because it gets used up in the production process, right? And petrol also gets used up in the production process. So these two would be working capital. Farmer's plug and computer would be fixed capital because they are used in the process of production, and this 3 and 4 get used up in the production process, means these two get perished away in the production process.